Deirdre Brock.
Speaker, a government under siege from its own side, ignoring the advice of its more thoughtful friends and fearful of a mythical force of ultra-patriots, prepared to do irreparable damage to the UK's international relations by charging ahead with a reckless and ill-considered Brexit, now desperate for an election to turn its huge opinion poll lead into a parliamentary majority. So much for the May government and the election of 2017. That government impaled itself upon its own hubris, Mr Speaker, and who thought that history would repeat itself so quickly? The thinking of this government has appeared to be, we'll burn that bridge when we come to it, and the blame has always been someone else's. A Prime Minister who bemoans his lack of control of Parliament while disposing of great chunks of his parliamentary party, and who struggles to win any vote in chamber, betrays a lack of leadership, a lack of control and a lack of statecraft. His premiership is defined now, and no election can save it. This is a make-do-and-mend, hand-me-down government that will limp forlornly from here to its end and pass unlamented into history. The only question left is how much damage it will do as it dies. Now, an election now may not, of course, solve anything for the UK. It may return another deadlocked parliament. There may be a small majority for one party or another, but there may well still be a deadlock in this strange malaise that has so paralysed the English body politic. You lot have no escape, sadly, for the people you represent. But Scotland does. This election will demonstrate how the nations of the UK are diverging and how Scotland is charting a different path. A nation that regards the EU as generally being a force for good. A nation that sees other nations as possible allies rather than probable enemies. A nation that looks outwards instead of up its own fundament. Scotland sits more and more uncomfortably with this place. Now, this election, when it comes, will lay the foundation for the independence that will follow. Scotland will walk a different path, and we will forge a different future. Now, I pity the people of England who are so poorly served by their politicians, but England's people have overthrown broken systems in the past and can do so again. They can cast down the petty tribunes who have so long sat here squabbling over trifles. This should be the last election to a UK Parliament. Scotland will be independent before another is due. We will have no need to die in a ditch. We'll just get independence done without the buffoonery. No one can arrest the progress of a nation or shout down its ambition. This is the sunderance of the UK and the end of a song, and an old song once ended in Scotland will start again. Brexit has been the downfall of two Tory Prime Ministers and the decency of the Tory party. It has ripped apart the Labour Party and destroyed what credibility this Parliament once had.
Thank you. Go right down.